What the hell? Don't tell me this is really happening. Listen, I come from their heyday. The Sega Genesis days. The Master System days. The Dreamcast days. The Sega Saturn days. Oh, man, please don't tell me that this is real. Before we even get into these articles, please do not tell me that this is real. I'm hearing that Sega has really big news that is going to shake up the gaming world. Okay? I have since said fuck Nintendo a while ago. That rhyme, don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars. I was a Nintendo guy until they made the stupid decision to go cartridge on the Nintendo 64. They lost my confidence in them. And then in the future, with them striking and copyright claims on all on gamers, and we couldn't stream nothing, I was just like greedy as hell. And then when they did let you stream, they took 30% after YouTube already, fair enough, takes 45%. That YouTube's that deal. And then you're going to take 30% on top. What the hell? So the hell with them. But Sega may be coming back. And I just don't think it's Sonic, because people are making big whoop about this. Okay? I've seen a couple of videos that mentioned it passingly, but were like, Sega announced that they're going to have really big news. It's going to shake up the gaming world. Could it be this? Could it be? All right. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait, give me some details on it. So, I would love for Sega to make a comeback with the console. Because here's the thing. While I was a Nintendo guy when Sega came out, the Sega Genesis came out. I liked the Genesis. I really did. And I was going to get it until I found out Nintendo was coming out with a Super Nintendo. Okay? After that, they did the Sega Saturn. I absolutely fucking loved the Sega Saturn. I was into fighting games. Street Fighter 2, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel superheroes, all that shit back then. The Sega Saturn could crunch sprites and spit them out like the PlayStation couldn't. PlayStation was into the 3D, the polygons, all that shit. But if you wanted the cartoon sprites and all the frames of animation, you got the Sega Saturn and you got the memory cartridge with it. Haha, yes. I remember all that. I was always buying my fighting games overseas because they didn't sell them here. Okay? Certain ones here. They didn't sell them here, so I would get them shipped over. Absolutely huge fan of Sega with the Saturn. Then they came out with the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was like, whoa! You know what I mean? I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, whoa, this is ahead of the motherfucking curve. And you know what game made me say that? Soul Calibur. Man, but the one drawback with Sega after the Genesis was that magazines always said they never really seemed to back their systems long enough. 32X, the Sega Saturn, the Dreamcast, it was kind of like they never really backed them like they backed the Genesis. So let's check this out. Sega prepares console comeback, and they're about to get wrecked. Now that's funny. What is the name of this? CCN.com says this. I don't know. They've got a lot of old fans, especially people that definitely are in the age bracket and income bracket that would be willing to buy it, especially on a nostalgia trip, just knowing that they loved them back in the day. I would be willing to give them another try. I ain't gonna lie, I would buy all three systems. I am not joking with you, okay? Let's see here. It says, 2020 is the year of the next generation console. The Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are slated to launch this holiday season, but there may be new hardware entering the battle. coming from Sega, of all companies. Is Sega ready for a comeback? Sega, of course, left the console war after its Dreamcast in 1998. I have absolutely no understanding of why you guys left. Since then, the group has focused on Sonic, Total War, Yakuza, and its other franchises. However, one Japanese journalist claimed to have a huge scoop on Sega in a recent live stream. That, and it should be shared in the June 4th issue of Famitsu. That's the same day PlayStation does. Oh my, they gonna break the internet. Sony and Sega are gonna break the internet together. They're gonna break the fucking internet together. Now, if it should be released on the 4th, are they saying that Sega and Sony have merged? Sony has bought Sega? They're in a partnership? What's going on there? I'm not saying that that's it. Or is it just that it's so fucking big, they want to throw their hat in the ring on the biggest day in gaming this year, thus far, Sony's reveal of the PlayStation 5. Well, we have, we have an announcement also, Sony. Is this on? Are they going to do that? The journalist further confirms he's talking about Sega and that this scoop is significant. Considering June 3rd is Sega's 60th anniversary, there's reason to think the company is re-entering the hardware game. Look, they did an excellent job competing with Nintendo. I think they might be. And this would be the perfect time. Superhero landing, Sega. This would be... Now, I said that would be a terrible idea. I don't think so. But let's see what this magazine has to say here. This write-up has to say here. Nishikawa notes his scoop isn't about a Dreamcast 2. But who's to say Sega won't release a brand new console? Yeah, just because they're not going to call it the Dreamcast don't mean, nothing. After all, the group has released many versions of its old hardware over the years. That's true. Also, earlier this year, Sega revealed a new character related to its brand. This character's name is Sega Shiro, portrayed by Maito Fujioka. Why is that notable? Well, Maito is the son of Hiroshi Fujioka, who portrayed the Segata Sanshiro character used to promote the Sega Saturn in the mid-90s. Why follow up a marketable character if you're not following up on the product he was meant for? And it's almost as if Sega is gearing up for a big advertising push. It says here, the competition's too heavy. I don't know about that. They're a big name. I don't know about that, man. I don't. The thing is, a new console would mean competing against hardware giants. Nintendo, so. Microsoft, so. Sony, so. We're already awaiting the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 price points. Who wants to save for another console? Most people don't save for it anyway. You put it on a credit card. Plus, the world is already in a financial struggle due to the pandemic. Is now really the time to reveal an expensive new box? Yes, I say so, yes. With all the hype, yes, I do. Sega wouldn't be the only retro company looking to make a comeback either. Really? Of all the groups, Atari is working on a PC console hybrid device, dubbed the Atari VCS. I did not know this. That's even more competition. Okay, that's fine with me. Competition is good for business. We'll know for sure next week, but Sega should absolutely be wary. The world can only afford so many consoles. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Check this out though. Over here on express.co.uk, it says Sega announcement teased that will rile up video games industry. Sega fans have been teased that a major announcement is happening next week that will rile up the video game industry. Sega are rumored to have a huge revolutionary announcement in the works that will be dropping next week. The major scoop is set to be revealed in the next issue of iconic Japanese video gaming magazine Famitsu. The Sega reveal will coincide with the company's 60th anniversary and is said to be announced on par with Sony confirming the first official details of the PS5. Look, I am down. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And would you get a new Sega console if they come back? I will. As a matter of fact, I'd be willing to, just based on nostalgia and my love of their Genesis and Sega Saturn and Dreamcast, even though they last, the last two didn't, but I'd be willing to base strictly on the nostalgia feel and the comeback and giving them another chance. I would. I think it's been a long enough time period for us to give them another chance. And I think if they bring out another console, they're going to want to do it right. 10 million subscribers. Sega!